here once again, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a good vampire stealth build. Now, what you'll want to understand is that the vampire has weaknesses to fire damage, and he has a weakness to sunlight, which can mean that if you're in the sunlight, your health and magicka and stamina will be reduced. Now, you can easily negate these weaknesses, but that's not what we're trying to do here in this video. We are trying to make the ultimate stealth vampire build. Now, usually I would be using a dagger since one of the perks being is that daggers do 15 to 10 times the maximum amount of damage. But for this video, I'll be using a sword because I kind of did a glitch. And I'm not using any mods. This is without mods. So for all you mod lovers out there, I'm sorry. But anyways, let's get straight into it. Right now I'm using a dark elf because dark elves start out with a, what's it called? Let me check. I know they start out with a fire resistance. Here it is. Your Dunmer blood gives you 50% resistance to fire. So that's why you want to start out with a dark elf, because he'll already negate the weakness to fire straight right off the bat. So there's your weakness to fire already taken care of right off the bat, just from being a dark elf. Now, weakness to sunlight. Now you can easily negate this. It says magicka, health, magicka, and stamina do not recover while in sunlight and are reduced by 60 points. So theoretically, all you have to do is, if you want to negate that, you would have to go and make a health, magicka, and stamina enchantment that fortifies your health, magicka, and stamina. Like, you gotta get the one that puts 2 extra enchantments on an item at the same time. And what you'll want to do is you'll want to put health, magicka, and stamina, fortify health, magicka, or health or stamina on one item. But don't worry about using stamina, because the vampire, this build doesn't use stamina at all. Trust me, it doesn't. Because you're not gonna worry about the stamina with this build. But if you want to, it's up to you. I mean, it's your character. I'm not gonna judge you. But what I'm using right now is I'm using Harken's sword, which, if you look at it, it absorbs 15 points of health, magicka, and stamina if wielded by a vampire, which I am a vampire. So this thing does massive amounts of damage because I glitched it out. But I can show you guys that glitch in a separate video if you guys comment and say you want me to show you it. But I'm not sure if I should show you that, because they might take it. They might, the game developers might see it and they'll be like, "Oh, we should patch that." They probably will, most likely. But that's why I don't want to put it up there. Another obvious thing to point out is that once you go into sneak mode like I'm doing now, you just, I got summon R back. Sorry. That was invisibility. Here's invisibility. So once you go into sneak mode, you do this. You hit an enemy like this, and then you turn invisible again. Hit an enemy, turn invisible again, and then keep doing that, and then you should be good. You shouldn't be able to take much damage from anybody as long as you have that invisibility. I'm pretty sure you'll be fine, and a steady amount of magicka. You should be fine. But there's one other thing. If you get enchanting all the way up to 100, and you get the extra effect thing, what you could then do is, for this build, you don't really need an extra one of those, but I'll get to that in a moment. Now, what you'll probably want to do is you'll probably want to put put um um put illusion spells cost 25% less to cast on like 4 or 5 items, or 4 or 5 of your armors, and then then a necklace and a ring. I'll put it on like 3 or 4. Well, you know what I mean. Then once you've done that, your illusion spells should cost 0 to cast, and once that happens, you can then go invisible. Like, you can go invisible for a long period of time. All right. Put illusion cost 25% less to cast on a armor piece. I think gauntlets. I'm not sure. Oh, a helmet. Wait, it's armor piece, gauntlets, ring, and necklace. That's it. And then your illusion spells will cost 100% less to cast, and then you'll be able to. Because that's what you want. You want that. But you don't have to get it. It's not a requirement. It'll just help you out a whole fuck ton in the long run. So I'll prove that this works as I'm going over to the giant camp. Hopefully there'll be giants there that I can test this out and show you guys that it works. Now for this build is way overpowered. Like, I'm talking way overpowered. Now there may have been YouTubers that have done this build in the past, but I'm showing you guys my version of it. Let me show you my skills first of all. Now, what I've got, you can pause the video and go to time lapses if you want to see, you know, which ones, with, you know, the perk requirements and all that stuff. But you don't have to get the same perks as I do. I'm just showing you guys what I've got. So I've got 86 in smithing because I couldn't be bothered to do 100. Like, I got 86. I mean, I'll glitch out the sword anyway, so it's fine. And then I've got one-handed. I got armsman 4. That's all you really need. You don't need fighting stance or bone breaker because fighting stance, power attacks with one-handed weapons cost 25% less stamina. You don't need that with this build, really, because you won't be using that. You won't be using stamina at all. All you'll be using is the sheer power of the stealth attacks combined with your dagger. Okay, but for you guys, you'll probably want to get a dagger if you don't know how to do the glitch that makes your weapons do more damage. Okay, so light armor, I would say, well, I've only got one light armor, but if you guys want to do light armor, you don't have to. With this build, you can pretty much wear anything you want to because you'll hardly get hit with this build anyways, because you'll be using invisibility. And even if you do get hit, you should probably invest in alchemy as well. So when you do get hit, you can heal yourself with healing potions, and then turn invisible again. Sneak, I put 5 out of 5 in sneak. I got backstab, I got deadly aim, and assassin's blade. Now assassin's blade, I'm gonna tell you right here, assassin's blade, that is very important. Never, I always get that. With this build, you need assassin's blade. That's very important to have because sneak attacks with daggers now do a total of 15 times normal damage, and what that means is that combined with the dagger and the damage that you do by upgrading with smithing. Now, get smithing. Smithing is very important too, because you'll want to improve the dagger well enough that it can kill almost anybody with one hit. Now, this is an expert difficulty build. I just want to let you guys know. Muffled movement. You'll definitely want to get that. That is very important, because if you don't have that, then people will detect you very easily, even if you are invisible. Now, another thing I want to point out for you guys who want to do this build is illusion. Now, you'll want to get novice illusion, apprentice illusion, adept illusion, and then all the way to expert. That's very important, because if you don't have expert, you won't be able to get invisibility because the invisibility spell won't even show up in chops. Now, you want to get Animage so you can get Kindred Mage so you can then finally get Quiet Casting. Now what this does is what it says. All spells you cast from any school of magic are silent to others. Which means that when you cast a spell, it won't give your position away. So you can then cast invisibility and it won't give you away, and then you can go ahead and kill your enemies. That's very important, very important. Always get quiet casting when you're doing this build. But if you wanted to go in like an idiot, that's fine. But that's very important for this build. Now, I put a bit in lock picking. You guys don't have to put any in lock picking. I did because I want to pick the very hard locks, adept locks and all that stuff. Now, as for showing you guys that this build actually does what I say it does, I'm going to show you guys an example of how I'm going to take. I killed that ice wolf, by the way. I'm going to show you guys an example of this build in action, so you guys can see just how damaging and overpowering it can be. So here's some giants, and here's a mammoth. Here's a giant and a mammoth, right? So I'm going to turn invisible. You guys can't see me. And I'm going to go up behind this mammoth here. And I'm going to give it a big smack in the ass. Alright, let's do it. Look at that damage. That is on, dude, that is fucking sick as fuck. You know what, I'm not even going to use my glitched sword. You know what, let's oh fuck, they're all glitched. Well, still, it does a lot of damage. Even if they aren't glitched, it still does a lot of damage. This Arcane Sword, it does 190 damage, but I'm sure you guys can make it do 190. It wouldn't be that hard. All you have to do is just enchant an armor set with fortified smithing, and I'm pretty sure you guys can do it. I mean, you guys are smart, you guys are intelligent. Pretty sure you guys can figure it out. Over here's a giant. I'm just telling you guys to build so you'll know what you can expect. Now, usually if I were to take that giant out without using sneak, the giant would have probably killed me. I'm gonna be honest, he would have probably killed my ass. I would have been dead. Just getting that out there, you know. But I hope you guys like the build. I worked hard on this build, and if I had the dagger out, I would have killed the mammoth with one shot because it's a dagger, and it would have done like 15 times more damage. But yeah, but that's about it. That's all I can tell you guys. I hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe if you liked it, and check out my other videos. I post almost every day now. Well, I was gone for a long time. Now I'm back. I was gone because I couldn't figure out how to post videos up without using the fucking the shitty ass upload studio. Because it's just shit, man. Like whoever plays Xbox, I don't use the upload studio. I mean, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's pretty much shit. Like it is total complete shit. I mean, it's alright if you're like doing videos to like upload to Xbox Live, but for YouTube, I wouldn't do it. It's just goes. You've seen how they were. You've seen how they like some of them didn't have sound, some of them didn't have this and that, you know. And I've been trying to figure out how to get videos on YouTube. You know, I kind of given up on it, but now I'm back because I figured out how to upload videos from Twitch, and yeah, it's been pretty cool. It's been a good ride, you know what I'm saying? So, peace out, guys, and have a good day.